Hello, my name is Mrs. Ashlee Chesny. I'm a published children's author and the founder of the nonprofit Genius Patch. Today I'm so excited to tell you about a new initiative we have called I Dream of Characters That Look Like Me. I Dream of Characters That Look Like Me. It all started with the comment one little boy made to me after one of my reads at a local school in Detroit, Michigan. I had just read one of my books to a local 4th grade class. After the read, the little boy came up to me. He was African American, and I could tell he was brilliant. In that moment, my heart broke, not for me, but for that young man and all of his peers who had and shared the same reality. In creating the I Dream of Characters That Look Like Me initiative, the goal was not for children to have other people produce stories that they might want to read. Instead, we wanted the children to feel empowered to create stories and images with characters they could relate to and storylines that they themselves would fall in love with. So in that idea, we created the program with the key concept that the children would become the authors. And the exciting thing about this is to witness the imagination and the creativity of the children when they're given a space to do that. In a few short months, this initiative has changed more lives than we could imagine. What started out as 11 children participating in the initiative to produce 2 books turned into those same 11 children impacting the lives of 500 other students in the Metro Detroit area. Their books will be held at local elementary and middle schools throughout Metro Detroit, and we're so excited about that. But beyond that, these children, by becoming authors, are changing the world. Their books will be traveling to Africa at the end of this month to be donated to 257 children in a local Ghanaian village. And we thought about it a little bit more. If the impacts in these lives in Metro Detroit were so big with our initiative, what else could happen? Well, we were blessed when a local educational technology company came to us and said, we want to develop this into an app so that it's an accessible program to children everywhere. Genius Patch is just getting started with this initiative. There is only one Mrs. Ashlee, but there are billions of caring community members out there that can impact and teach our children how to use storytelling as a way to strengthen their confidence and their self-esteem and just their self-perception. And so Genius Patch is just getting started as we're partnering with organizations like the Refugee Development Center, New Prospect Missionary Baptist Church in Detroit, Michigan, even MSU's ARCA. We're so excited at the excitement they have to partner with us to learn our methodology so that they can impact the children, the college students, and the adults in their lives with this initiative.
All right, so today I have the pleasure and the honor of introducing 2 of my friends that have an awesome program that they're going to share with you today. Everybody say, good morning, Mrs. Ashlee.
Good morning, Mrs. Ashlee.
Everybody say, what up, though, Mr. Evan?
What up, Evan?
All right, so I'm going to now have them come. I'm going to have the DJ drop something real hot, and I want you all to give them a good Dawson welcome with some hand claps, okay? Drop it, DJ.
Well, everybody welcomes her with a really, really loud, hey, Mrs. Ashlee. So on the count of 3, I'm going to see how loud you guys can get. Are you ready? Are we ready? 1, 2, 3.
Miss Johnson, when I grow up, no, I'm in the 7th grade. When I grow up, I want to be a chef or go to the army.
Awesome. So you have a guess for me, right? What type of books do you think Mrs. Ashlee writes?
Fun
to read. We're actually going to make a story right here on the spot. Yeah. Who thinks that they can make a story with Mrs. Ashlee right here, right now? Yeah? All right, come on up. All right, hold on. All right, we have our first volunteer. So hands down. Ears are listening. My friends over here. We're very respectful to our first volunteer. All right. Tell me who our story is about. Jack? All right, perfect. I need okay, have your seat. Thank you. Okay, so our story is about Jack. I need another volunteer. White shirt, yeah, come on up. All right, so our story is about Jack. Can you tell me how old Jack is? All right, Jack is 18. All right, thank you. Jack is facing.
He has no friends in school.
Oh man, that's pretty sad. All right, perfect, thank you. We need another friend. How old is Jack? 18. Perfect. So Jack is 18. What's Jack's problem?
He doesn't have no friends in school.
Okay, so our 18-year-old friend Jack doesn't have any friends in school. How does that make Jack feel? Sad. Yup. Sad. Pause and tell the story.
My name is Alicia Martin. I am the mother of Kaylin Martin, and she has participated in the Genius Patch Junior Storyteller Initiative. What's really great about the program is seeing the growth and confidence that Kaylin has been displaying in her schoolwork and in her attitude towards reading. Before she started this program, Kaylin really wasn't an avid reader, and getting her to write was out of the question. Since she's been working with Miss Ashlee, I've noticed that her zest for wanting to read, her attitude towards reading and writing has just greatly improved. Kaylin has been just experiencing so much confidence in her writing ability, and to be able to take that to the next level in creating a book for herself, there are no words really to express how happy she is to participate. She's given us motivation to just do more and seek out more with literacy and reading. Meeting Ashlee for the first time, I knew that she was a dynamic person, and there was an immediate bond and trust. And when she came to me with the idea of creating a storyteller in my daughter, I was beyond happy. Mrs. Ashlee has been a tremendous asset to our family as far as just being someone who I can talk to, I can share with, someone that Kaylin can talk to and share with, and just being there for her. I remember a time Kaylin needed help with a writing assignment, and this is even before they started working together, and Mrs. Ashlee carved out time for her And Kaylin got an A+ on that assignment because of Mrs. Ashlee's help. I know it was because of Mrs. Ashlee. And she is just a phenomenal person and has been a joy to work with. So just to go a little further into the homework situation, Kaylin had written a rough draft, and the teacher sent home a response of, Kaylin, I really think you need to reread this. Her story was a little bit confusing, and I read the story, and I don't know if you all know, but it's kind of hard when parents are working with their children, so we reached out to Ashlee. After working together, and them writing the story together, and Mrs. Ashlee really getting into Kaylin's thought process and making the story her own. Kaylin turned in that paper, she got an A+, and what I noticed is that it made the teachers pay attention to Kaylin and what she was capable of doing. That first paper was not representative of what she was able to do. It took Mrs. Ashlee to tap into that, and now Kaylin is a star and stellar student in her class. Honestly, that is great. Look at that. This is phenomenal. Look at the colors. This is nice. Very nice. I love this. This is nice. Isn't that cool?
It looks like that picture.
Open it up. Now that's actually a book you can keep.
I can. Pictures, and then at the end you can write your own story with it.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all the pictures are really cool. I like the pictures.
The colors.
Yeah. I like it. That's so cool.
When I was growing up, I didn't see a lot of representation in books of people that looked like me, and there were not a lot of stories that were positive or something that wasn't unorthodox, that weren't really happy. There were no black ballerinas. There were no black chefs who had pet goats. there were definitely not fun stories. They were told in fun ways, but they weren't really fun stories if you really get down to the cusp of them. So it's really, really great to me that Kaylin is using her imagination and then also being represented, and our family is also being represented in this story. Kaylin is also a twin, and so a lot of times she doesn't get to be an individual because she has a brother, and it's always about her and her brother in this story, and in this endeavor. Kaylin is able to be herself and be an individual, which is really, really, really great and important to us.